Most content publishers are great at pumping out new content, but that's not going to make you more money. Having a higher search relevancy for content you already have will. So, yeah, you can make more money with what you've already got. And that's what I'm going to talk about today with you in this video on why higher search relevancy actually equals higher revenue for publishers. So, if you're a publisher of content and you want to make more money from your website, the goal should not be to solely focus on more content, better ads, or better affiliate links and offers. Instead, you should be focused on the whole ecosystem of who you're actually bringing to your website first and foremost. It's so often that I see website owners struggle to optimize their websites to get everything you can out of what you've already got, which can be a great strategy, though. Do you want to know what's actually easier? What's easier is bringing in the right traffic and the right users to your website in the first place. And then what you do with them once they're on your site isn't nearly as possible or important, as getting them there. Why is this? Let me give you an example, because if you have a content website, say about classic cars, and you're having most of the people visit your site are motorbike riders, it's going to be a lot harder to sell a motorbike rider some car mats than it would be to sell a classic car owner car mats. Do you get my point? It's not just about getting traffic to your website, but relevant traffic. And that's what we're talking about in this video. So let me explain search relevancy. Now, when someone's looking for an answer to something on Google, they're typing in a certain set of keywords that they're hoping is going to get them, point them to the best valued article on the web about the certain topic they're looking for. So what the search engine algorithm actually does then is it tries to find the article with the closest match to what the user typed into the search bar. Now, once the search engine provides all those list of articles as answers to the query that user typed in, if that user does not click on any of the top articles in the search engine it provides, then the search engine sees that content is non-relevant. And essentially, this is just one way of how search engines measure the value of keywords. Now, on the other hand, if the user clicks on one of the articles, then the search engine starts to see that content as relevant. They deem it as relevant. And that's not just the only metric they use to determine relevancy either. Now, this is because once the user is on that website, the search engine will track multiple things, like how long does the user spend on the site? Are they engaging with the site by clicking on links, visiting other pages, clicking on the opt-in, or even, clicking on an advertisement? Basically, the longer someone stays on your site and the more they engage with the site, the higher the search engine ranks your relevancy to that topic or niche, okay, within your industry. This is your goal. This is your goal as a publisher. If you want to increase your revenue, this is your goal. Increase your relevancy. Now, how to increase your relevancy, search engine relevancy? First and foremost, your piece of content the content that you're actually creating or have created should precisely and easily answer the question that the search engine users are actually asking. The better you do this, the higher your relevancy, full stop. Though it's not always that simple. I wish it was, because there are thousands of ways you can answer these questions. And often there will be better ways to do this with some niches compared to others. So for example, say your niche may actually like video or even audio on your article to help explain the answer they're looking for. Maybe they are, after comparison tables for different products. Some niches, people actually love to read big, long 5,000 word posts about a subject that just goes into super depth, right? Just goes into a great depth level of explanation or understanding about what that article is. Then others would prefer just a short, quick 45-second video, maybe with some text underneath it or images. As you can see, each niche is actually going to be different, right? They're going to differ slightly from the next. The point is, though, if you're a publisher, you should truly know your niche. You should really know all their FAQs, right? The frequently asked questions they have, and then find the most relevant keywords for those FAQs and those questions and create content around those. With that content, you want to create your goal is to actually answer those questions with what you create. And also answer those questions beyond what anyone else is doing in your niche. Once you've done that, then you've won at the game of relevancy. So now let's talk about quality traffic and users, why that actually equals more money. So let's tie it all up. Now, say you put in the groundwork, right? And you've created those articles or you've updated and revised that content you've already created. I want to give you an example. If you own a website teaching people how to renovate their bathroom and they type into Google how to tile your basin splashback, and say I create a piece of content that includes everything you need to do this seamlessly, my relevancy will be high and my article will start to get ranked higher. To do this though, within my article, I'm talking about needing to break down each and every step for which tiles are the best to use to tile. And then I give them links to either buy them. Then I tell them what grout is the best and why, with more links. I also explain the easiest tools to use throughout the process and then break down the perfect method to do the job as well. Then I shoot a video of me doing the whole job step by step. And I embed that video into my post and also the audio so they can listen to the audio when their mobile is not actually on. Then maybe I have comparison tables for different tools, okay, and different types of tiles, and they can either purchase them or not. I also tell them to email me if they have any questions, and I actually give them my email address. Do you think if I do this that the user is going to see this as an incredible resource, as possibly one of the best resources on the internet for how to tile your basin splashback? Right? Do you actually feel they'll be on this page for a while? And once they are done with that page, do you feel that they're going to want to go away and check out another article of mine on how to install a bath maybe, or a shower, or anything to do with the bathroom renovation they're currently doing? Of course they are. But what's really the best thing about this is that I've set the foundations, right? I've built a lot of trust with this user within one article. Okay. And then it starts to build more and more and more. And then if they see an ad on my site for a discounted bathroom tiles, the chance of them clicking on that ad is quite high. So this means there's two important things here. All of this wrapped up means two important things. One, my site becomes more valuable to advertisers, right? I've created a better asset for them to advertise on. And two, I can make more money from those ads I have on my site. It can boost my cost per monthly visitors, right? It can even triple the ad revenue, okay? And this has been done with people that have used the big data analytics from Ezoic. So whilst all this is simple in theory, if you already own a content website, where should you start? Well, instead of recreating the whole wheel again, what you should do is work with what you've already got and optimize that, right? Optimize what you've already got. And this is why I like Ezoic's big data analytics, because you can quickly discover which of your pages are bringing in the most revenue, right? Then you can start working on those 2 to 3 best pages and optimizing those pages for a higher relevancy, which should show you an increase in revenue. And the goal here is to make these top 2 to 3 pages of yours the best on the web for that certain topic within your niche. Now, when you've done that, you can then start to work on more pages, and slowly over time, don't put all of this pressure on yourself right now to do it all at once, but slowly over time, you'll build your website into a solid asset and ad revenue producing machine. So that is what search engine relevancy is, and why you need to boost that up higher to make more money from your ads as a content publisher. Now, I hope you got a bunch of value from this actual video. If you did, please like the video, share it with somebody if you feel this is valuable. And also, if you had questions, comment those questions below in the chat box there. All right, thanks guys. See you in the next video.